Hey, Albert here from Mainland Cycle Center, and today I have the pleasure to show you the Intimidator GC1K truck. So, Intimidator UTVs, maybe you've never heard of them. I didn't really know much about them until recently, and this past year here at Mainland Cycle Center, we picked up a couple of new product lines. We started selling Spartan zero-turn mowers, a really great looking, heavy duty, well thought out zero-turn mower. And the company that makes them, the Intimidator Group, also makes the Envy neighborhood vehicle, which is kind of a luxury golf cart, and we're also selling those. Then of course they make Intimidator UTVs as well, and so we've got a few of these, and they're really doing things a bit outside of the box from how some of the other manufacturers doing it. And of course it's a David and Goliath game at this point when you're getting into the UTV market now, with so many strong players in this market. So I think Intimidator is doing some really great things to make them stand out in the crowd. And so if you're tired of the same old stuff, maybe you should take a look at Intimidator UTVs, because there's a lot to like about Intimidator UTVs. I would think the number one impression that I would like to leave you with, if you've never looked at Intimidator UTVs, is that these are very well built, high quality, heavy duty, robust utility vehicles. And I'm going to show you some of why I say that as we do the walk around on them. But very well made. They are not trying to be the cheapest guys in the game. They're probably some of the most expensive in the game. And so but I think I'll show you why there's a lot of value and a lot of things that you've been adding to the UTVs you've been buying, or you've been having to spend money on to maintain, that you're not going to have to do with the Intimidator UTV lineup. So the UTV that we're looking at today, the GC1K, 1K means it's a 1000, and then the truck, of course, because it has this truck bed on the back that we're going to take a look at. It's a 1000cc V-twin. The motor they use in these is a TGB V-twin 1000. It's rated, I believe, 83 horsepower, and they claim this is a 65-mile-an-hour machine. This motor that's in these is built in Taiwan, and you know, the automotive industry, motorcycles, UTVs, it's a global industry now, okay? That's part of the reason that we've been seeing inventory delays with COVID, is because COVID affected everybody worldwide, and parts come from all over the world. And a lot of this machine is built right here in the USA, but the motor does come from Taiwan. But it's 83 horsepower, lots of torque. Like I said, they claim it's 65 mile an hour. I have not personally tried to do 65 mile an hour in one of these yet. But this one is mostly stock. The only thing we've added to this model is an aluminum roof. So the base MSRP on the GC1K truck, like we're seeing it here, $18,499, and then this one has a $450 aluminum roof. And so this one MSRP, as you're seeing it here today, is $18,949. But you get this heavy duty bumper, and I don't know if you can see just how thick and heavy the steel is on this, but very heavy duty. They are not afraid to use some steel on these things. Comes with a 2-inch receiver hitch in the front, even comes with the pin to hold your hitch in. A couple of tie down points. Of course, it's cut, so you can add a winch very, very easily. Even here on the hood, you've got this kind of hood stiffener. Even this could use a luggage rack. It's got some tie down points. You could tie something down. They also have a light bar that will mount to this. Very, very cool. High intensity projector style headlights. The A-arms on these are just massive. One of the things that Intimidator does is they use polyurethane bushings in these A-arms. So if you're used to some of the other brands that are always wearing out A-arm bushings, and you know who I'm talking about, You're not going to do that with these. These are going to last a long time. This is not a rubber bushing. This is a urethane bushing in the A-arms. Wheel bearings, another thing that some of our competitors have been guilty of cheaping out on, and that's a pain in the butt to replace A-arm bushings and wheel bearings on a machine. This uses an automotive, very heavy-duty, robust wheel bearing. They tell me it's the same wheel bearing that you would find in, say, a Honda Accord. So I figure if a Honda Accord can go 200,000 or 300,000 miles on a set of wheel bearings, it ought to last quite a while in your UTV. These do have hydraulic disc brakes all the way around, stainless braided brake lines. This does have power steering, tilt steering wheel. You've got these nice, full, easy open doors. While we're looking at the doors, let's talk about the body panels a minute. The body panels, all of the plastic on this body panels, these are a roto-molded body panel. So if you don't understand when I say roto-mold, what I'm talking about, think about, you know, these high-end coolers that hit the market 5 or 6 years or 7 years ago or whatever, the Yeti, the Arctic, these heavy-duty high-end coolers. Those are roto-molded coolers. Very heavy-duty, very strong coolers. And that's what these body panels are made out of, or how the process as to how they're made is a roto-mold. And so it gives them some internal structure built into the door, and just really makes them strong. There are some videos, some other videos out there from other folks who've done on these tuners. Well, they'll literally take a baseball bat and swing it and hit the sides of these and not dent it and not tear it up, and you can just see how robust the body panels are. And it's a little hard for you to get an idea in this video of how heavy duty the frame and everything is. Like I said, they're not afraid to use some steel when building these. The drive shaft is nice and big and heavy duty. This has steel skid plates underneath, not plastic skid plates, but steel skid plates underneath from the factory. And then you can see these very nicely upholstered and bolstered seats. And so just really great looking seats. And if you've seen the Spartan mowers, you know, I'm pretty sure it looks like they're using the same vendor for these seats as they use on the Spartan mowers. That's one of the things that the Spartan zero-turn mowers have, is very nice looking seats, much nicer than their competitors. Sport style steering wheel, again, tilt wheel with power steering. This one has a 4-inch LCD screen. So things like speedometer, you can see the Intimidator logo comes up when we turn it on, and it's going to have speedometer, you know, fuel gauge, gear position indicator, clock, hour meter, voltage, you know, all of that regular stuff. And then down here you've got some switches. So it has electronic parking brake, so that sets your parking brake there. Headlights off, low beam and high beam, 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. Your differential, this is for the rear differential, lock and unlock. And then this has a electric over hydraulic tilting bed. So just push the button here excuse me, to tilt the bed, and it's not super fast. It takes maybe 10 seconds or so. It seems like a long time when you're shooting a video, I think, but got a nice glove box right over there. There's a couple of drink holders in the dash, and so there you go. There's your electric hydraulic tilt bed, and you can see it's got 2 of these hydraulic over electric rams on the back. This is rated at 1,000 pounds in this bed. It has these massive cargo boxes, 1 on each side. And these are really heavy duty boxes, just like you would find on a service truck, a commercial service truck, or an emergency vehicle. Just a really nicely finished heavy duty box, nice rubber seal on it there. And so just really first class. Air intake there. It has the frog skin intake cover. Their motor is mounted right in there. That's that TGB 183 horsepower V-twin 1000 cc motor, and exhaust right down the middle. I don't know if you can see under here, just how heavy duty the steel is on here. It's got an aluminum heat shield that goes over that muffler there. And the rear differential in these is just huge. It's just massive, the rear differential. Let's go ahead and lower that bed. Give us about 10 seconds here. These come standard with a 1-year warranty. I believe they also have a 5-year warranty on the frame, but a 1-year warranty on the unit itself. And then of course you can purchase extended warranty as well. You can see there's a blank there to install an additional switch. And then also in this panel, they have a model, some other models that actually have larger displays in them, and so there's plenty of room to add additional switches in that panel for additional accessories there. And then really cool bed. I already told you that this holds 1,000 pounds in the bed. Here, let's take a look at the back here. So you've got tail lights and brake lights here, and then it's got a set of flush mount reverse lights there. And again, Intimidator, nice steel aluminum cutout Intimidator logo there. Like I said, they really don't cheap out on these machines at all. And so the tailgate folds there, give you access to that bed. And then of course, you probably already guessed that the sides of this tailgate, this bed, fold down as well. So completely flat on the rear cargo bed. So that's really nice. You can set a pallet on here with a forklift, you know, on a job site or something like that. There you go. It's not hard to do. And you can make that bed completely flat. You can set a pallet on there. It's got slots right here down the side of the bed, so easy to tie down your load wherever it's going to be. Tie downs all the way down the bed. Of course, you can see this aluminum diamond plate floor on top of the steel bed that's already there. So very nicely finished. Very easy to put this all back together. Not hard at all to so just like that, you're back in business with that big cargo bed. Again, 2-inch receiver in the back as well. These come with a 28-inch radial tire. So radial tires, that's really a big deal. Radial tires cost more. It's not a cheaper tire, it's a more expensive tire. It's a better construction to the tire, is why it costs more. These are 8-ply tires, 14-inch alloy wheel, of course, but really nice tires on these right from the factory, a 28-inch tall tire. So like I said, if you're looking for something different, take a look at Intimidator UTVs. They're really doing a lot of things right, and if you're tired of some of the problems that you've been having with other UTVs in the past, worn out wheel bearings, worn out A-arm bushings, things that you just really shouldn't have to be replacing that soon, those are the problems you're not going to have here. Plus, if you want something that's got a premium feel to it, premium upholstery, premium fit and finish, just heavy duty all the way around, good reason to take a look at Intimidator UTVs. I really like this company. I went out and visited their factory a few months ago, and it is brand new. It's first class. It's super clean. I met the owners of the company. Really great folks. They're a faith-based company, and it shows in everything that they do. And so I really expect to see a lot of big things from Intimidator, the Intimidator Group, Spartan Mowers, the NV Neighborhood Vehicle, Intimidator UTVs. And then if you haven't heard of Intimidator before, one of the other lines that they own is Bad Dog UTV Accessories. So they make UTV accessories on the Bad Dog Accessories line for all the brands of ATVs, Kawasaki's, Polaris's, Can-Am's, everybody, as well as, of course, their product. But so they have a lot of expertise in doing that and making those accessories. So you would expect a UTV from an aftermarket UTV accessory maker to come pretty well equipped and be pretty well thought out, and I think we see that here. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. I'm glad you let me show you the Intimidator GC1K truck. Very, very cool. Once again, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down to Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.